Sirenhead. The man, the myth, the legend that has come to life. Yep, over this past year there have been an increased amount of people claiming they have seen Sirenhead, which is terrifying since he was originally just a work of fiction. Or so we thought. Nope, it may just be that Sirenhead is real and is going to be the final boss of 2020. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the Top 10 Scary Sirenhead Real Life Sightings Part 4. Oh, we're already at part 4. So if you haven't checked out the other 3 parts, make sure to do so because they are all equally scary. Starting off this countdown, we have City Sirenhead. This photo was actually sent in by a fan of ours, Adam Blynov. I'm so sorry, I hope I pronounced your name right, and his son. So thank you so much for this one. And if you have any Sirenhead sightings of your own, you can always send them to me on Instagram or to Most Amazing. So let's take a look at this photo. It's a nice photo of Toronto. You got people out playing at the park, beautiful trees, clear skies, and what's that, Sirenhead? Look at that dude! Thankfully he's not taller than the CN Tower, or else I would have been more worried. And the fact that he's in Toronto worries me. I thought I was safe living here. Come on, Sirenhead, go home, get out of the city. Also, imagine being a worker at one of those buildings and looking over to see Sirenhead just like looking in like, hey. No, that'd be terrifying. I'd call in sick for the rest of the month. In our 9th spot, we have the drone footage. Remember when drones were all the rage? Are they still in? Do people still use those? Who knows? But one thing I know for sure is that they can be used to capture evidence of Sirenhead. So this next individual claims that they were out flying their drone, having a good time, and everything was good until they reviewed the footage later that day. So the footage started off normal, the drone was flying over some trees, then all of a sudden the feed began to go all fuzzy. When it resumed, just at the corner of the screen, you could see something that looked exactly like Sirenhead's speaker head. Maybe Sirenhead's sound or frequencies somehow managed to interrupt the drone feed. But he wasn't too sly because this dude still managed to catch a split second of him on video. Unfortunately, his drone broke shortly after, so the evidence is lost forever. I bet Sirenhead broke that drone. Didn't capture his best angle or whatever. Coming in at number 8, we have the vacation. So back in the day when going on a vacation was a thing and not a death wish, a group of travelers claimed they might have seen Sirenhead from their airplane. So they were preparing for their descent, admiring the beautiful landscape below them, when they saw something shifting in the trees. At first they thought maybe it was just the breeze. But it was odd because it was only a section of trees that seemed to be moving violently. That's when all of a sudden they saw a branch-like arm reach up and snatch a bird off of a limb from the tree. Now, they were high up in the air, so they don't know if it was maybe just a branch swinging in the wind or something else, but they could have sworn that that branch looked like a veiny arm belonging to none other than Sirenhead. In our 7th spot, we have Daddy Long Arms. Get it? Daddy Long Legs, Daddy Long Arms. Imagine going out for a late night stroll only to look back and see Sirenhead stalking you. That would be terrifying. This is apparently what happened to the person that took this photo. First off, since when are Sirenhead's arms that long? Like, yeah, I knew they were long, but that long? Like the dude's scraping the floor with his fingernails. Also, he's looking kinda short in this one. Maybe he's just like a Sirenhead baby. Like, come on, the inconsistencies in height are freaky because it could quite possibly mean that there are tons of Sirenheads out there, all in different shapes and sizes. But we are inclusive on this channel. We love all people or creatures regardless of their body shape. Making our way down the list, number 6, we have the Blur. This photo was posted on Reddit by the user Squish the Whale. Interesting name, let's not squish whales. They posted this photo with the caption, "Possible Sirenhead sighting near Basingstoke, UK." Now, I don't know what to think of this photo. It's creepy because you can't tell what it is. On one hand, it looks like Sirenhead, but then it also looks like some sort of pixie or something. Either way, it does not look friendly and it's not something I would ever want to encounter. Looks like this user got the photo of it quick, hence why the figure is blurry and in motion. But let me know what you think of this photo in the comments below. What do you think this creature looks like? It's like one of those ink blot tests. What does this look like to you? We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the campers. So if you want to possibly run into Sirenhead for whatever reason, maybe you're a paranormal researcher or maybe you have a death wish, I don't know. But if you want to see him, all you have to do is go camping. Yep, you heard me. Grab a friend or go alone if you really want to die. Head out to a secluded wooded area and stay the night. Because after doing these videos, I've realized that tons of people have spotted Sirenhead while camping, including this next individual. So story goes that a guy and his friend were out camping for the long weekend. However, in the middle of the night, they felt the ground shake beneath them, which woke them up. That's when they started hearing a tornado warning siren. Panicked that a tornado was coming their way, they began to pack up camp. That's when the siren stopped. The sound was replaced by a creepy sound of a little girl giggling. Thinking that someone was messing with them, they told them to, you know, get out of there. But obviously they said it in a different manner involving several profanities. So whatever, they went back to sleep. The next morning when they woke up, they had a massive headache. They also noticed that they were in a different section in the woods, as if while they were sleeping, someone dragged their tent to a different area. That is creepy. To this day, they think that Sirenhead was playing mind games with them. In our 4th spot, we have the forest. This next photo is pretty creepy. So it was posted on Reddit by the user The Only One Savage. Here's the thing. He posted it claiming Sirenhead was in the photo, but no one could locate him. So he re-uploaded it several days later, this time with a red arrow pointing out Sirenhead's location. The photo itself is beautifully creepy. Then you look in the background and you can see the thin outline of Sirenhead's body. There he is, just lurking behind some trees, waiting for his chance to jump out and snatch his next victim. This dude's lucky that he got away unharmed. It could have ended a lot worse. Coming in at number 3, we have the cottage trip. So this next individual was at his cottage up north in Canada, you know, relaxing, doing typical cottage things, swimming in the lake, fishing, you know. Well, he was on his dock one afternoon with his dog when all of a sudden his dog started to whine like crazy. Shortly after, the guy got a massive headache. Obviously, something was bothering them both. No matter what he did, his dog wouldn't calm down. That's when he realized that someone was probably emitting a frequency so high-pitched that the human ear couldn't detect it, but his dog could. They both went inside and he closed all the windows and doors and the dog calmed down. Upon researching what could have caused it, the guy stumbled upon Sirenhead. Turns out that the day before, he saw a weird pole on his neighbor's lawn with sirens at the top of it. He thought maybe it was just like a new gadget they had. No. He put 2 and 2 together, it was Sirenhead. In our 2nd spot, we have the 1900s. Like I've mentioned before, Sirenhead has apparently been around for much longer than we realized. And this next photo proves it. So this next individual was going through their city's archives when they came across an old black and white photo from the 1900s. And lo and behold, in the background of the photo is Sirenhead. And might I add, he's pretty photogenic, like he's looking pretty good. But also, that's pretty creepy. Look at him just standing there. I bet he thought that he was doing a good job camouflaging in with those trees. Nope. We can see you loud and clear, buddy. Nice try. And in our number 1 spot, we have the Washington Monument. Okay, so this next photo of Sirenhead really tripped me out. In my opinion, it's the most realistic one out there. At first when I saw this image, I was like, oh, you know, that's a beautiful sunset. Then I noticed something odd in the background. Far, far in the background. Look carefully. Right in the back, behind some trees in the horizon, is Sirenhead. So Sirenhead is just like me and you. He also likes sunsets. But seriously, it took me a while to spot him. Maybe it's just a streetlight, but it looks a lot like Sirenhead to me. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout out portion. I'll be shouting out comments for my video, Top 10 Scary Real Life Teachers. Jennifer commented, 6. She has to sign your agendas? That must be a Canadian thing because that's not even a full sentence here. Okay, let me explain. Probably is just a Canadian thing, but we had to write down what homework was due tomorrow, then the teacher would see it and sign our agendas, and then we'd have to get our parents to sign it. And you know, it's to be like held accountable. If we don't do our homework, we can't use the excuse like, oh, I didn't know, because you wrote down that you knew what was due. It's also so our parents know what's due. It sounds very Canadian now that I'm thinking of it. Amanda Varnier commented, maybe Lindsay's teacher was a crazy homeless lady. Honestly, I was thinking that too, but I feel bad if she was. Amanda Wood commented, oh, another Amanda. I've been trying for years to get a shout out. Amanda, today's your lucky day. There you go. You're welcome. And that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya.